And then you have something else like this, which exists, right? Which is a Runra Blow, which has it all. So it has physical attack, magic attack, and HP. So these are the kind of things that you're looking for in your materia. And it's very important to note that this is kind of the aim when you're looking for stat sticks. Now, the easiest stat sticks to get most of the time, because of the least amount of time it takes to make them, are going to be the Sigil Runra Blow Materia or the non-Sigil Runra Blow Materia. And there's one that exists that's non, it's this one over here. Like you can see here, there's no sigil that's attached to it, and it's a really fast one to create, right? And then, of course, there's the elemental ones here that you can use to build. Now, the ones to avoid if you're looking for stat stick purposes, right, is going to be one of these, like a Mana Ward, which has an incredible stat to it, but there's two problems with it. Number one, this is how you want to avoid this. This took 9 hours to make, okay, which I used just randomly. I was just like, let's just try it and see what happens. 9 hours. So the problem with that, of course, is the fact that, number one, you have to wait 9 hours to get the result. Number two, if you're going to use bookmarks, it takes up to 10 bookmarks, even more sometimes, to get one of these to pop up. And then lastly, you might not even get the stats you're looking for. Now, in battle, if you put this as a stat stick, this will be cast more often than not, which is unfortunate as well, because sometimes you don't even need it, and the NPC, if you run an auto, will cast Mana Ward randomly, and you're like, why the hell did you just cast that? So there's good and bad about these things, right? But ideally, stat sticks you want to focus on 4 to 5 stars. 5 stars will obviously give you the highest percentage as possible. I've seen percentages as high as almost 20% on a stat if it all feeds in properly. So let's talk about how to create these, okay? So I did a materia guide for you guys already. So if you've checked that out, this will kind of just re-jog your memory, refresh it a little bit. But like I said, if you look here, we'll just show you a couple examples. This is the Runra here, or the rune that I talked about that does not have any stats associated. Now I'm running really low here on material, right? But if I do this real quick, you guys can see here, it pretty much maxes out 10, 1, and 1. So let's add this and synthesize it, okay? Now you can see here, 57 minutes. Very, very quickly, okay? Now let's compare that to, let's just create a random water materia, okay? Because I don't really have many good water materia. Now I've got a lot more of these mats, obviously, right? So if I go to 9 and then 1, this will max it out. You can see here again, this will be 3-star guaranteed with 3 substats guaranteed. So we'll go ahead and synthesize this. Now time here is going to matter. That's a pretty hefty time there. So that's a good sign. That could be a 4-star. Now let's go ahead and let's create another one here. That's a cure materia. Now, like I said, cure takes even more materia than the other one. So you're going to have to blast this completely, probably to the max, and probably do 2, hell, even more. 3 of these. So there you go. 3, 4. We could probably, no, there you go. So like 10, 7, and 3. Look how much that takes. That's incredible. That takes so much. Now watch the time difference, right? Almost 9 hours. Okay, now this is going to be the case for most of your support materia, unless it's like a breach materia, which by the way only goes up to 5 levels. It's really, really difficult to make these. So this is why I was saying avoid these as much as you can. Now if you create a good cure materia with heal and HP on it, you're set. That's the one you want to keep, and it'll be good for those weapons that can also do mass AoE cure. But that's what you want to avoid. You really don't want to make these unless you really, really have to. Now, Poisana is a very important one. The Asuna for poison is really important. Fatigue is fairly important as well, too. But these ones you can get away with lower stars. But again, if you're looking for stat stick purposes, here, I'll show you another one, right? Let's just create a fog one, for example. Like this here takes a lot less than the cure one, obviously, right? You guys can see here. I can probably take a few of these away, actually. Actually, you know what? I might be able to go all the way across the board here with just that. There you go. So let's add this. You guys can see the time. 9 hours and 45 minutes. Bro, do you know how many bookmarks that is? That's insane. So this is kind of what I was trying to get at, right? Like you want to be careful at how much of those you create, because they can in fact take up a lot of your bookmarks and a lot of your material. So you want to be cautious of how many of the support material you actually do make. So let's just do a couple of these quick. I have 99 of this. I mean, it's going to take a lot of these away, right? And don't do what I just did. Usually you want to stop at like 8 hours and let the rest of the 34 minutes go, because that's an extra bookmark for no reason. But hell, for experimental purposes, we're going to go ahead and do it all. Okay, so I'm going to claim all of these. Look at that. All 3 stars. All 3 stars. Now, of course, you have an opportunity to get yourself all this. So far, these are horrible. physical attack, magic attack. Not what you want. You want HP and heal on this. I mean, it's not bad. It could be a decent stat stick, but it's still not what you want. Magic attack, physical attack. This one's actually not bad. So the Asuna one's not bad. This one's crap. So there you go. Like, look how crappy those were, right? So this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's really important that you guys focus on getting yourself a couple of the rune ones, and that will help you guys build those quicker and get yourself those statistics you're looking for. Now, you have an opportunity, obviously. We've seen a couple of these bad ones. One of them actually turned out okay. Which one was it? Was it water? No, it wasn't water. Was it this one? Nope. The cure one was crap. It was this one. Okay, so the Asuna wasn't bad. So if I go to here, for example, now I enhance it, right? I'm just going to use the 3 I just created. Let's enhance this. Okay, we're going to go only up to level 5. So let's see what we get. See, like, not very good. I mean, it's not bad for physical attack, but ideally, like, if you need one for someone who uses physical, remember, this only goes up to level 5. Unlike the materia that is for elemental and sigils, it stops at 5. So this is probably going to be reused. Now, if I go back here and I do this again, right, this wasn't a very ideal situation. Like, none of this turned out the way I wanted it to. Let's just create a couple more of these, and I'll show you guys some good examples of ones that can turn out well. Okay, so let's add this one. Let's add another water one. Actually, you know what? I don't need water that much. Let's do some arrows. I think I need some arrow blows as well. Let's go 9, 1. Let's add this in there. Let's add one more arrow. Here we go. 9 here. Okay. A couple examples here, right? Okay, let's throw in these real quick. 1 there. 1 there. And 1 here. Let's just see if we get any 4 stars. There we go. 2 4 stars. That's great. Excellent. Look at this. HP, heal, magic attack. Exactly what you want. This one here, physical attack and HP. Not bad. I mean, again, it's counter of what you wanted. This is actually really good as well. So there you guys go. Couple stat sticks. This is what I'm talking about, right? Now, if we go back here and enhance these, I'm going to enhance all of them. You might have a chance to actually increase some of these into something even better. So watch this. So let's go items. Let's optimize this. Let's see what we get. Hopefully, no, see, none of those turned out correct, which really, really sucks. So I'm going to stop this one. I'm not going to bother with that one. Let's go here. This one is obviously really nice. So let's go here and enhance. Go to level 5. This is critical success, even better. Okay, so we got physical defense from all that, which kind of sucked, but we still have really good stats. So let's see if this one transforms into a, no. So you'll know when it upgrades to a 5-star if you see a golden border around that whole mechanic right there. I have enough for that. Okay, so we're going to stop there for a sec. And let's just see what this one turns out, because this one actually was really good stat stick as well. So we'll go level 5 here. So we have critical success, which is great. So heal and HP went up there. So that's actually good. Let's upgrade this. Let's see if we get it to 4-star. No, so only 3-star. This one remains 3. But still, the stats are really nice. So that's pretty much a stat stick, guy. This is how it works. So you just essentially keep going. You upgrade until you get the proper stats that you want. And then you just equip it to get the stats that you're looking for. So there you guys go. I hope this was kind of insightful. Again, for newer players, it's going to take you some time. Okay, so don't rush into this. Stats take a while to build up. It's not something that you're going to get right away. The material will come in time as well too. You just keep doing your events, keep building up, do your materia, solo content when it's available, get yourself some of those mats. And honestly, the Chocobo is probably the best place to collect these as fast as you possibly can, okay? All right, guys, it's Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.